If you own a 2007 Chevy Equinox or Pontiac Torrent and you're having a communication problem, you could have a module that's shorting out the CAN bus. Your vehicle has many modules. You've got the ECM, you've got the TCM, transmission control module, you've got the EBCMs for your ABS, you've got your power steering control module, you've got your vehicle communication interface module for your OnStar, you've got your body control module, and if you have all-wheel drive, then you've got a rear differential module. I don't have the all-wheel drive on my Equinox. Here's your communication DLC connector. This is where you connect your Tech 2 or your scan tool. And when you plug that in, if you have a scan tool that's capable of reading all the modules, you should see data or communication on all of these modules. Well, my vehicle wouldn't start, and I knew I had a problem on the data bus because I could see this module, this module, this module, and this module, but I couldn't see the VCIM and I couldn't see the body control module. So, the CAN data bus is, you can think of it like a sidewalk with mailboxes. This is the sidewalk, and then these are your mailboxes, and basically, the data, it moves up and down the sidewalks, and it drops off information, and then it can also receive information, and this allows all these modules to talk to one another so that they know, what the car is doing and how you're asking it to perform. So at the beginning of the sidewalk, there's a 120 ohm resistor, and at the end of the sidewalk there's another 120 ohm resistor. The purpose of these resistors really is just it gives the data or the information that's transmitted a clear signal. Basically they will absorb any unneeded voltages or data, and basically what that does, it keeps the data bus clean. It keeps the sidewalks clean so that the communication can move quicker. Pretty simple the way they work. But the problem I was having on my Equinox was, I had no communication with this module or this module, but before I checked for the communication, I couldn't get the vehicle to start. I'd hit the key, the dash lights would come on, I'd go to crank it, and it wouldn't crank. So I knew I had something going on. I didn't know if it was a starter, but first thing I did was put the scanner on it, and when I saw I had no communication with this module and this module, and you really need the body control module because this is where your cranking happens and this is where your theft happens, and the BCM and the ECM, they communicate with one another, and the VCIM, the OnStar module, that's right on the data bus, and if this thing fails, which this did fail, then the BCM is not going to see the ECM, and that's what happened to my car. Now, the other modules seem to be working and talking fine, and when I looked up the location for the BCM, it's behind the dash, below the radio, behind the shifter. A little bit harder to get to than the VCIM was. The VCIM is located right next to the gas pedal, and I unbolted the VCIM and dropped it down, and then I unplugged the connectors on it, and then just plugged them right back in, and then boom, I had communication. So most likely what I've got is a bad VCIM, and I'm not sure. I really don't care about the OnStar, and I'm not sure if I can just bypass the VCIM by taking jumpers and just jumping the buses. That may work, I don't know, but right now, the vehicle's starting, it's working. If it happens again, then most likely what I'll do is I will try to either get a VCIM or just try to bypass the VCIM data, the bus here, and see if the vehicle performs normally like that. Anyways, hope that helps you.